Now we will move to the next topic, that is up to this stage. Whatever we have learned, whatever values we are taking, those all values, they are all variables. They are used to store a single value, like a is equal to 10. If you print a, means if you give a, it will give 10. It will give 12. In next example, if we give a is equal to 23, on next line if we give a equal to 23, and if you type a, it will print value of a as 23. That means 12 is removed and it stores 23. So single variable is used to store a single value. Okay. So now, if you want to store multiple values together, like if you consider marks of 5 subject, okay, if I want to give marks of 5 subject as 12, 34, 56, like this, okay, marks of 5 subject, and if I give here marks, it will consider as a multiple marks. Okay, so marks is having value like this, but here now we cannot modify any value. If I want to modify this 34 to 68, how to do this? That we will discuss now. How to store multiple values and how to modify the values. Now this is possible with the help of list, with the help of set, and with the help of tuple. We have array also, but array is difficult to handle right now. So when we come across the numpy and all, at that time we will discuss with the array. So right now easily we can store multiple values with the help of list, set, and tuple. No doubt there are differences. That also we will discuss today only. So first of all we will consider list. So I am declaring one variable li, and values, the multiple values, I am combining into the square bracket. So this all values 23, 45, 76, 54, 67, 78, those all values comes under li. And if I give here li, it will display all the values. Now check here, when I give previously marks equal to 12, 34, 56, 54, 34, at that time it is giving round bracket. And now I have given a square bracket. The information which is present in square bracket is considered as a list, and the information which is present within round bracket, it is considered as a tuple. The basic difference between this round bracket and square bracket is we can modify the values of the square bracket, but we cannot modify the values of the round bracket. Okay, so that we will discuss now. Okay, so li, now this li is having list which is having multiple values. Okay, if you want to display only 23, if you want to only fetch 23, that we can get like this, li in bracket 0. So the first number is present at position 0, 45 is present at position 1, like this it will go on. So we will get only 23. If I want only 54, then 0, 1, 2 and 3. I can get this like this, li 23. This len indicates how many elements are there within your li. In previous example we have checked len for the string, which indicates how many characters are present or what is information present, including blank space. Blank space is considered a valid character in string. So here it will give you total number of elements. So li, this information is having 23, 45, 76, 54, 63, 78. Now what is the position of 45? If I want to check the position of 45 is, we can get with the help of li dot index in bracket 45. So this index gives you the position where this particular number is present. If you press up arrow, last commands gets repeated. Now if I give here 67, check here what it gives you, that is 4. So check here 67, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 67 is present at position 4. Now I want to modify this 67 to 70. So to modify any number from a list, first of all we must know where that exact number is present. So to find out that, we have to use index. This index gives you what is the exact position of that particular number. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now I can modify this as Li4 equal to 70. Square bracket is important. We have to mention this position which we call as the index. That index position must be present within square bracket to modify the 67 to 70 like this. Now if you use Li, this 67 get replaced with 70. Check one more time. I want to modify this 76 to 67. So first of all, you check index. What is the index of 67? So 67 is not present. Sorry, if index is not this element is not present, this will generate error. And to handle this error in program, we have to do modification. In programming, we can handle error. On command prompt, we cannot handle the error. So this is my mistake. So this is the 76. So what is the position of 76? Because 76 we want to replace with 67. So first of all, get the position. Alright. Sorry. 76. Okay. So this is the index position 2. So what I can do here now, round bracket is important, not square bracket. So here it is square bracket 67. And if we check Li, check here. 76 is replaced with 67. So Li is a variable in which we are storing multiple values with the help of square bracket. Okay, so this becomes the list, and to get any number from a list, we have to mention the position within a square bracket. We can fetch the value. But if we don't know the index position, if list is greater, suppose I am giving here, suppose now new list. Suppose if I give numbers, like this one. So if we give the numbers, so this is this numbers we have, and suppose I want to modify 453 to 500. So instead of counting this where it is positioned, we can get this as what is the index of 453. Okay, this gives you the index. 453 is not there in a list. Sorry, my mistake. Now check here. In Li we don't have 453. What is there in Li? 23, 45, 76, 54, 70 and 78. We want numbers. Numbers dot index in bracket 453. Okay. Now we will get this position as 14. And then this 453 we want to replace with 500. So I am giving here numbers 14 equal to 500. So now if I check numbers, check here, this 453 is replaced with 500. So this index gives you the position where this element is present within your list. Okay. We have one more facility, that is pop. List.pop. It gives you, numbers.pop. Li.pop. What is Li? Check here. 23, 45, 67, 54, 70 and 78. It is giving me 78. Okay, Li.pop. If I use numbers.pop, check here. The last number is 7890. So if you check now Li, from this list 70 is cancelled, and if you check this numbers, this last number gets cancelled. So to remove the last number from a list, we use pop. So pop is used to remove the last number. Now what if we want to remove the middle number? If you check Li, this is your Li now, 23, 45, 67, 54 and 70. If I want to remove 67, there are two methods. What I can do is li dot, first of all check the index position of 67, it is 2, so I can use li dot pop in bracket 2, and then I can use li. This is removed. So only pop, it will remove last element from a list. If you want to remove the element from position, then first of all get the position of the number like this using index, and after getting a position use pop with number. So if you mention number within a bracket, it will remove the element at that particular position. Okay, only pop, it will remove the last element, and if you mention some number, it will consider this as a position. Remember here position starts with 0, and it will remove the element which is present at this position. Now if you check numbers, these are the numbers. If I want to remove 87, so what is the position of 87? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check it whether this is correct. Li dot index, sorry, not li, numbers dot index 87, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 87. And to remove this, li dot pop, what is the position? 6, sorry, not li, numbers dot pop 6, and then if I give numbers, check this, 87 is removed. So to remove any element, there are different from a list, there are different techniques. The first method is just remove the top element, that is with the help of pop, and if you mention the position, it will remove the element present at that particular position. Now if you don't want to use pop, and then if you want to remove, then we can remove this as, first of all check the li, what is there in li. Now I want to remove 54, I can use here directly remove 54. Now if you use li, it gets removed. Then I can use here, suppose numbers dot remove 45. Check here, 45 is removed. After 56 we have directly 67. So to remove any element from a list, there are three different techniques. Pop, it directly removes the last element from the list. Pop with the position, it will remove the element from that particular position, but initial element position it considers as a 0. From 0 onwards it will count it and it will remove the position, remove the number present at that position, or directly you can use remove, numbers dot remove. Remove is used to remove directly the element here. Within a bracket we mention the remove. Okay, so from a list we have used index. Index is used to find out at which position that particular number is present. I am repeating one more time, the first number is present at position 0. Okay, so index gives you the position, pop removes the last element, pop with number within bracket, it removes the element present at that particular position, and remove and directly number, it removes the number from a list. We have one more part, numbers dot count 12, numbers dot count. Now this indicates, count indicates how many times this 12 numbers occurs. 2 times number 12 is occurred. If I check here now, 67 is occurred only once. 6773 is occurred 0 times. So whenever you want to remove a number, if that number is present, then no problem. If number is not present, like this, suppose remove this, okay, it will generate error because we don't have that particular number within a list. इंडेक्स आणि रिमूव्ह ह्या दोन्ही जर का तो एलिमेंट नसेल तर दोन्ही एरर देणार आहे. अँड टू अवॉइड दिस एरर वी हॅव टू चेक काउंट. राईट नाव we cannot handle this error from command prompt, Python prompt. In program only we can handle that. How to handle that? That we will discuss at the time of program, not right now. So at the time of program we will discuss how to handle this. But right now remember this, whenever we want to find out the position of the element using index, if element is present, it will give you the position using index. Like in numbers, I want to check, suppose these are the numbers, and I want to find out the position of 44, then I can use this. If number is not present, then this index will generate error. Similarly, if you check the numbers like this, and if you use remove to remove the particular number, suppose 34, this works. Check here, numbers, now 34 is removed. There are two 34, here is one more 34, and here is one more 34. So this 34 is removed. It will remove the first occurrence. Okay, but if this number is not present, it will generate error. That means in a index and in a remove, the number which we have mentioned within a bracket, that must be present within a list. If it is not there on Python command prompt, it will generate error. We cannot do anything over here. But if you are doing programming, in programming we can easily solve this by checking whether this particular number is present within list or not. To check this, we can use here count. Check the count. If this count is 0, that means this number is not present, we cannot remove the number. And if count is greater than 0, that means number is present, we can easily remove the number. Okay, this we can do in programming. Right now this is not possible. Okay, so when we go to the programming, at that time we will check this how to do this. Okay, so this is about list. What we can do in list also, what we can do. So li is one more list, what we have done previously. Li is our list and numbers is one more list. What I can use here is li dot append. I think we have to give square bracket. Okay, li. Check here, 23 gets added like this. Okay, to add one number into the list, we can use append, and to add multiple numbers, we can use extend, and those multiple numbers we have to mention within a square bracket like this, li. Okay, so to add new numbers within the list, what we can do is we can use append and a single number. It will add element at the end. And if you want to add multiple elements, in that case we go with extend, and those numbers we have to mention within square bracket compulsory. आपल्याला त्या स्क्वेअर ब्रॅकेट मध्ये मेन्शन करणं कंपल्सरी गरजेचं आहे. नाउ चेक दिस न्यू लिस्ट. Okay, so append is used to add, generally we used to add the single element within a list. If we want to add multiple elements within a list, then we can use extend. So we have learned len to get total number of elements within a list. Okay, 8 elements are there. So we have learned len, we have learned pop, we have learned pop with number, we have learned remove, we have learned index, we have learned append, and we have learned extend. These are the operations which we have learned on the list. No doubt there are multiple operations, but we have learned these operations. Okay, now we will check next part with list only. Li, this is our list. If I give li 2, so it will give the number which is present at second position, that is 17. And if I give it like this, li 2 colon, so check this. Okay, so from this position it will give you all the elements from the starting position, the which we have mentioned here. From that position it will give you all the elements. Okay, and if we give it like this, Li2 colon 2, Li colon 2. So it will give you the element present at 0 and first position. So this is called as the slicing of the list. Check one more time. This is our list. Okay. If I want the element which is at present specific position, then I can give it like this, Li4. So it will give the element present at fourth position, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it gives me 11. If I use this as colon 4 colon, that means from 4 onwards it will display you all the elements. So from 11 onwards it will display all the elements. But if I use this like this, Li colon 4, so it will display from a starting position, it will display elements up to 3. 4 means it will display up to 3. It will display all the elements 0, 1, 2 and 3. So up to 23 it will display all the elements. Okay. So before colon indicates the starting position. From starting position it will go up to the end. After colon we mention the ending position. It will go up to the ending position -1. Like this, if you give 4, so it will go up to 3. And if you use combination like this, 2 colon 5, so it will start from second position and it will go up to the 4. Or if you give here 7, so it will start from second position and it will go up to 6. So what is the second position? 23, 45, 70. This is second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. 7 is mentioned, so it will go up to the 6th. So this is called as the slicing of the list slicing. I think up to this stage there won't be any problem. If problem is there, then again go from the starting and then again listen it. And if you have any doubt, please give that problem on the WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number, or on a minor group. Now next we will go with tuple. If I give TU for tuple 11, 23, 33, 44, 55, 66. Okay, now I have mentioned round bracket. So TU is a tuple now. TU dot pop. Okay. So we cannot have pop. Okay, because this is a basic difference between your list and tuple. List, we can do any modification. We can add element, we can remove element, we can modify the element, edit element, but we cannot do anything with tuple. Once we mention the element, those numbers are fixed. We cannot do any type of changes. We cannot add new element, we cannot modify existing element, we cannot delete element. That's why the facility is not there. That's why this tuple pop is generating error. So remember this, tuples are not editable. We cannot make any changes. We can get any element like this, tu dot index 44. Yes, we are getting the index. Tu dot count, how many times 44 is present? Yes, we are getting it. Tu3, tu2, yes, we are getting this 33, 0, 1 and 2. So getting element from tuple is possible, but modification, addition, deletion is not at all possible in a tuple because they are not editable. Slicing is also possible with tuple. From 2 onwards, give all the elements. From starting position up to 2, 3 is given means up to 2. So 0, 1, 2, give all the elements. This everything is possible. Index is possible, count is possible, slicing is possible. We can fetch any specific element, but changing any specific element is not possible because tuple is not editable. Now when to use tuple? So if you want specific number of elements and if you don't want to modify that, in such case we go with tuple. Clear? Now we have the next part is set. I am using SE for set, and then we mention this as a bracket. SE 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 SE dot index 5. This is not possible. Okay, but let me check this. This is possible. Okay, check SE. This is a set which is mentioned within a curly bracket. Index is not possible. Why index is not possible, that I will explain you. Count is not possible. Then what is use of set? Set, check now what is use of set. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check now SE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 1, 2, 3 again. Okay, this is the use of set. Set avoids the duplication of a number. Set gives you only perfect number. Okay. So then what is the use of set? So suppose you have list elements, and within list there are duplication of the numbers, and you want to remove duplication of a numbers. Then what we can do is we can convert the list into the set, because set won't allow you duplications. So these duplications are removed from a duplicate elements are removed from a set. Then again that set you convert into the list. For example, suppose now here li equal to So we have the duplicate elements. Which are duplicate elements? 22 and 33, they are duplicates. Now I want to remove the duplicate element. Now here easily we can visualize, so we can say no problem. But if number of elements are more, then visualizing duplicate element is very difficult. We have thousands of elements, thousands of numbers. Then removing duplicates from the 1000 numbers by just visualizing is very difficult. So what we can do here is SE equal to set is a reserve word. Set is a reserve word which converts your this list into the set. And then if you use SE, check here, 33 and 22 is removed. But the thing is, it considers any random numbers. List, it will consider as a set is the numbers which we have given in the numbers which we have inputted in a sequence. That same sequence it maintains, but set doesn't maintain a sequence. Okay. And now we can use here li equal to list in bracket SE. Again this SE, it gets converted into the list and it removes the duplicate elements. The only thing is sequence might change. Set sequence is not fixed in set. This is there. Sequence is not fixed within a set. So it is as it is. We cannot do anything to this, but it is not possible to change it. Okay. So this is about the list, set and tuple. And we have not done any programming up to this stage. So programming we will discuss in next video. Thank you.